I think it's finally working. Oh, I knew this change was coming. And whatever we do, it's gonna be coming. Of our Imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. How will we cope with this change? Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility? And make structures within our communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion and in a world? It's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it. Beep beep boop 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 boop. It's another day on the show. Welcome back, yo. Hope you're ready for this. Well, I mean, I hope I'm ready for anything or whatever. I guess I'm kind of ready for anything. Just a wondering, man. Things are getting super weird in the world, my friends. So I hope that you're doing pretty well. Welcome back to another episode of the fantastic, fantabulous, finally working again Griftcast. Because you know what? It worked, I think, last night or whatever. I tried to do like a mini stream. And it like sort of I think was working. I don't know. Like I think I saw it like actually like shoot off or whatever, but it looks like we're on. And now I feel better because we're back on all of the platforms. So what's up? My name's Manuel Chavez the Third or the Turd, depending on how you know me. Most people, I guess, like that second one, but I really enjoy the people that think that I'm the best. Those are my favorite. I don't know about you, but those are generally the people that I want to be with and be around. And I like to treat people like that, but I don't know. Sometimes you got to worry about the world and how things may or may not be, because I heard a little birdie told me that, you know, I've been all into these, you know, a post-apocalyptic work games or whatever. And you know what? I have to tell you that there's some shit happening, my friends. I feel like we're closer to that shit than we think, except for it's going to be scorching hot outside. What if the world flips? What if there's a pole reversal? What if there's, I don't know. What if the moon explodes? What if the moon is a gigantic egg and it bursts a gigantic celestial dragon that consumes us? There's so many ways that we could go that I've seen and the potentialities of the futures of the world. But as far as I can tell, half the times they tell me something and then I'm kind of like, I don't know, you know. I kind of always saw it as the most final out potential is just getting obliterated by like some kind of solar flare, like, you know, like, or in what movie would it be? Oh, in Terminator, right? The very beginning of the movie Terminator 2, Judgment Day, when the nukes are going off, but that person's getting hit by the fire and they're like, yeah, you know, kind of picture it like that. The sun shooting us with a gigantic CME, and then it's all over. Yep. But yeah, who says that that's gonna be the way that it ends? There's only like a small subset of the populations that call themselves remote viewers or whatever that see that as the eventuality of the end. They do not see it as the end. They see it as the beginning of the end, because after this massive solar wave, all of the electronics across the world, even some of the hardened ones, don't work anymore. And you got to scavenge and pick for parts, and it's like Road Warrior or some shit. Wait, no, not Road Warrior. Mad Max. Yeah! And then there's like people driving around in really crazy cars that got speakers on them and playing like fucking guitars and shit and like shooting fire out of the guitar, like badass. Just badass. It's gonna be, you're either gonna be badass and eat people, you're gonna be dead, or you're gonna live in like a little commune of people, and then there's probably gonna be some motherfucker chopping people up and feeding them people. You just know that that's how the post-apocalyptic future is gonna be, based on all the fucked up stories that we've heard and read from all these other individuals out there in the world. Yes. And I mean, if you're coming to me for positivity, I'm positively frank that you will find some laughs, but like, we're going to be laughing positive. We're going to be making positive of all the negative, making something negative into positive. Oh yeah. Thanks, Pitbull. Anyways, how's it going, CV? Nice to see you here with us. What's going on to Miguel H? Good to have you back with us. What's going on, Patricia Deesmon? What's up, dude? J.R. Riggs. How you doing? You get onto a real man's game like Russ yet? Hey! What's up to the CV? Wait, we already read your name, but what's up, CV again? How you doing? We love you. What's going on to Toxic Voxic? Yo, he's not in prison, though. How's it going to Chris Brungba? And Toxic Voxic, don't be smoking weed in Texas. Unless you know the AG of Texas. Boo. Anyways, how's it going, Emmett W? What is up, B the Gardener? Whoever you are, Mr. Gardener B. How are you doing? And then we got this other person named Green Stash, which I don't believe that your mustache is green. People are gonna think that's boogers or something. You're not gonna get bitches like that. You're gonna get some weird bitches. Maybe you're into weird bitches. Maybe those are the kinds of ones, ones that got one leg that's longer than the other or something like that. And I'm not knocking a guy for where he's getting his kicks or whatever. Just saying that, it is what it is. It is what it is. How are you doing to Little Raven? What's up to Cajun Class and calling all my friends? 3. Why is there 3? Why is there just not 1? Have you lost other accounts before? Why are you calling all of your friends? And why are there only 3 of them? Wish I had some 3 solid ass friends that played video games with me all the time, but now everybody else actually has to have like a real life and shit, and like grew up and has kids and stuff, and I'm just, an idiot in a box, which for me, it's pretty great, but maybe I want a bigger box. Maybe I want some other idiot to idiot around with. Who knows? Let's be idiots together. I guess that's how it's supposed to work. I'm going to try that one of these days and walk into some really hot chicks and be like, hey, what's up? You want to be idiots together? You want to just go do stupid stuff and laugh about it for like ever? Does it sound good? I don't know. Just wondering. Probably wouldn't work. Not my luck. Some other dude, one of y'all probably use that one next week. You'd be like, fuck, dude, I found my wife. So if you're a pussy, show me that you're not by getting married. Boom. See what I did there? You're gonna go far, sir. So, what's going on to Christina? How you doing? NorCal 350. What's a NorCal 350? I don't know. It sounds like some type of ammunition or a gun, or maybe it's just like a zip code. Yeah, I don't know. Could be a lot of things. Justin Baker. Hi. Hello. Hi. Calling out friends, you shouldn't be saying shit that YouTube deleted all your account. Boom, you failed right there. You failed. That's a failure. 100% lie. Haven't you learned anything about this world? Apparently, if you want to get ahead, you got to lie. And unless they can prove it, suck a dick. Show me the evidence, Sog. That's the way that it's supposed to be, I guess, this point in time. Like I've always tried the truth first, and everybody just tells me I'm lying anyway, so I'm just like a liar by truth mission or something like that. I don't really get it. What I do get is that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to anyone in anything and anywhere in any way. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get the world. I don't get the internet anymore. Every time I get on the internet, there's more and more ads. There's more and more weirdness that's happening. There's a bunch of mice got ran out of a building and now there's mice everywhere. So now I'm contending with the mouses, and I like the mouses. So it's not like I even want to contend with them or anything like that. But it's just like, get a fucking job, motherfucker. Pay some fucking rent or something. You little motherfuckers. Can I train you guys to do some shit? Like, fucking. Can we get some shit done here with you, little fucking mouse? You little fucking mousey? Anyways, so I guess I should probably get into the news. What have I been doing for the last couple of days? Working, doing a lot of like work stuff. Been noticing that, I have a job coming up with Target. We're going to be talking about Target later. So I'm just like, I don't know if I want to continue to do that. I like money, but I don't know if I like money that much, But then again, they will find some other idiot, I'm sure. Probably. There's always another idiot. That's one thing that you can be happy with, is that there's always going to be another idiot. 530 area code. Yeah, that's your backyard. Shasta County. This dude's from Mount Shasta, bro. You know about the Great White Brotherhood, dog. You know about the Andorra crystals that are found throughout the mountains from the Shattered Time Temple from when they were going too far into the future and things got hairy. What? You know about all those dudes that walk around in the white hoods and shit like that, humming and stuff and walking through solid fucking granite and shit. What you know about Mount Shasta? You heard about all them fucking Lemurians and shit coming up all in here, just being all Lemurian and up, being all like, dude, I gave you this fucking crystal right here. It's gonna open up your third eye chakra, and you're gonna be like, and then you're gonna see everything. What you know about that? I don't know anything about Mount Shasta, actually. I just connected a bunch of different things that I've heard associated with Mount Shasta, and I just went off. Let me know if it was good. I don't know. It's 305 530. No, it's 350. Whatever. 530? I'm dyslexic, motherfuckers. You haven't figured that shit out yet? Dude. What the fuck? How is that not obvious? It's like fucking obvious. I feel like it's obvious. More with numbers than anything. But that's just because you could switch the numbers in anything, because numbers aren't real. Because they're just imaginary, right? Numbers are imaginary. Because if you associate all numbers that are real also include all numbers, or all numbers that are real are also included in the imaginary numbers, because they're all imaginary at the same time. It's real head fuck. If you could figure that shit out, you'd be like the master of the universe or something like that, which would be super sweet, honestly. So, who cares? I don't care. I don't know. What am I supposed to be talking about today? I had some news that was pulled up. Somebody was saying something in the Discord or whatever, and I wanted to talk about this one, but before we go anywhere else, dude, there's been almost a tragedy, dude. We almost lost another princess, my friends. I'm just kind of like... I'm taken back right now. I have no fucking clue what is happening, but seriously, we almost had Princess Diana 2.0, and I am just shocked. And I know what you're thinking. Hold on. I don't ever talk about this stupid sappy ass shit, but you know what? When it comes to princesses, Mario always wants to save a princess, okay? Captain Save-A-Ho. But unfortunately, we're not talking about the princess that everybody likes. We're talking about, the other one, which is just funny. I've been seeing this getting posted up at least a few times, but yes, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle said that they were pursued by the paparazzi in New York, and they were involved in a near catastrophic car crash with press and photographers after attending an award ceremony. Oh my God, I'm having flashbacks. Hold you. Dude, if it wasn't this fucking bitch right here, I don't fucking care. Seriously? Oh no, Prince Harry would have died. I'd have cared about that. I'd be like, oh no, man. Prince Harry, dude, he was a prince. I mean, sure, he had a bad fucking wife or whatever, but I was hoping that he was going to divorce the bitch and marry some fucking nice British chick or something like that. I don't know, whatever. But literally, like, the second that I read this, I was just like, holy shit, is this bitch just trying to, like, set up, like, she's fucking Princess Diana over here? Is that like what they're trying? I was almost Princess Diana or whatever. Another princess taken out by the paparazzi. I mean, there's too many connectory little pieces of information here. Near catastrophic. What is a near catastrophic car chase? I don't know what the fuck that is. Near catastrophic. What, they were getting chased by fresh photographers. What, you almost got in an accident? Ooh, I almost get in an accident every single day. The reason I don't get in an accident is because I am what you call a good driver. You see, I drive aggressively and defensively at the same time. If you don't understand it, you'll never understand it. But I'm the most defensive, aggressive person that you'll ever see, because I aggressively get the fuck out of your way, because I don't want to fuck up my car I haven't paid off yet. Even though if you do hit me, I'm going to get that motherfucker paid off anyway, and I'm getting a Tesla. Anyways, it's probably not going to happen. Whatever. I don't want to be unlucky. I'm not letting that happen. Plus, I'm really good at driving, so anytime somebody's about to hit me, I'm usually good at getting out of the way. So it's like, as soon as I need to be defensive, I'm aggressively defensive, like slamming on the gas, moving to the side, going off into the lane, ditching traffic, then having a 3-car pile up, crash out because somebody slammed their brakes in front of me. Yeah, what the fuck? Suck my dick. Anyways, you guys have seen that shit in the car before. But yes, Princess Smollett had another incident. Now it's all over the news. I figured I would give her a little bit of play, even on my little show over here, because she's just like always the fucking problem. Bitch, call me. If you get in a car crash, fucking then I'll feel sorry for you, shit, okay? But I ain't gonna fucking feel sorry for you, okay? You know what? Some illegal fucking tripped and smashed this shit into my car, busted my taillight, my bumper and shit. I had to fix that shit. Nobody felt sorry for me. Everybody just looking, damn, that sucks. And I was like, oh, I feel sorry for you. And be like, you don't even feel fucking sorry for me. Shut the fuck up. You want to give me $50? Fix this? No? Then keep fucking walking, motherfucker. I'm just fucking fixing the light bulb that they broke. And yes, I have extras. Why? You don't drive around with extra light bulbs and shit in your car? What are you, white? White people do that. My grandpa taught me back in the day. He was like, see, son, you're always going to be brown, so you have to be prepared with shit. So that's why I have all these belts and shit in the car. That's why there's tools and shit in the car. That's why I have all these things back here. And I love them around with me, because if the car breaks down, I want to be able to fix the car, you see? So in your life, in the future, I don't know how shit's going to get fixed, but you should do your best to have all of the things to get your shit fixed, because white people, they're going to call a tow truck and shit. Somebody's going to come help them out because they got that thing called money. You're not going to have any of that. You're going to have yourself. So you have to figure it out like I did. So figure out how to fix your car. I was like, cool. You taught me how to fix that old car, but my new car is actually a lot easier to fix. Surprisingly, I just have to stay away from the orange electricity that will kill me, which is fine. It's high voltage. I don't want to fuck with that shit, but you know, I can do everything else. But who gives a shit about that? We almost lost Princess Meghan. I mean, oh, imagine how great of a story it would have been. Oh shit, the car crash happened, Meghan Markle dies, and then finally she would get the fucking like praise and love that she deserved, and then fucking Princess Harry could go on, get married, have a nice like real wife or whatever that isn't a crazy bitch. But honestly, I'm not allowed to pick the future or whatever. I'm just allowed to like imagine really cool futures or potential futures, and who really knows? Who really knows? Good evening. Good evening. Anyways, how are you doing? To Virginia Olson, I saw you pop into the chat. Hello to Sam Adams. What's going on? Good to see you out there. And I don't know if this is like interesting or not, but it's being reported on Al Jazeera. So, I mean, obviously it's national headline news. A Montana governor named Greg Ganaforte, a Republican, denounced social media apps' alleged ties to the Chinese Communist government and was the first to sign a law of its kind to ban TikTok. That's right. You live in TikTok, you TikToking, you live in Montana. Well, guess what? Now you're on the fucking black market, bitch. Now you're on a VPN trying to fucking get on your TikTok addiction. You'd be like, it's not the same going to Facebook. It's not the same scrolling videos on YouTube. I don't want to give the Chinese my information. I want to give the Chinese my information. Anyways, I could just make a whole story about that, but would I be really making that story up? No, so I should probably not talk about that. So, but yes, there is an actual ban on TikTok. Somebody actually went ahead and banned an app, and this Montana governor might be thinking that he making them big brain moves. He's like, hey, I'm gonna ban TikTok. Okay, so when you gonna ban Facebook? When you gonna ban Twitter? When is the first Democratic organization, what is the first Democrat governor gonna ban Twitter in New York, in California? Do you see what kind of slippery slope that this dude just walked off of? And I would have to say that he definitely got a slippery ass slope up on top of his head right there. You know, like I at least got the bullshit hairs or whatever. They're like still there or whatever. I'm not exactly like how he looks right now, but whoo, this Hannah Montana motherfucker, he has no idea what the hell he just did. And honestly, I'm obviously conservative. You know, I've always been, I guess, conservative. I used to be a Democrat conservative, and now I guess I'm just a conservative because fuck Democrats. And now I believe that this guy that's signing a measure to severely restrict the app and acting a near total ban on the social media platform in the United States, and it's slated to take place January 1st of 2024, which is pretty soon, and it's going to bar TikTok from operating in Montana at all. So I don't know if TikTok has their operation in Montana, running in some Montana data centers or something like that. I thought they just had cows in Montana. Cows and rich people and white people. And then some people that are brown that work for them sometimes. I didn't realize that they had other businesses, but I mean, I guess it's growing. It's also going to prohibit app stores from offering TikTok for download within the state, a ban that tech companies fear will be impossible to implement and free speech advocates will see as a violation of their First Amendment rights. It's a violation of my First Amendment rights to take away my TikTok. I can't be a blue-haired person and post my theories and views anymore. Then people can take my videos and then put them on lists of TikTok and I can get famous. Yeah, how would they limit that? Like, okay, so you can't download it in Montana. So like you just go to you go to one state over and you download it and then you go back. Right? And you make a day out of it. You're gonna make a day out of getting TikTok. What? Are they gonna block all TikTok's DNS servers and shit? How are they gonna make this even possible? Like, how are they gonna force the DNS servers to like geo IP ban all of this stuff on their whim? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I mean, obviously an app isn't free speech, right? Because free speech is what the words that you say out of your mouth, the words that you write on a sign, the words that you put in a video or whatever. You're free to say whatever the fuck you want to say. But no one ever said that you were free to use an app, right? Like the founding fathers weren't like, oh, fuck, man, in the future, you know, they're going to have gun apps that, you know, figure out how your gun works or whatever and fix your gun for you. No, they weren't thinking about that kind of shit. Okay, so, I mean, First Amendment rights, I can see how everybody's going to jump to that particular situation, but it's not really exactly the First Amendment, is it? No, it's not. Exactly. Yes, you're allowed to use your speech on the platform, but limiting an app or banning an app is not something that they haven't already talked about. Like, wasn't it just not that long ago? Everybody's like, let's fucking ban TikTok. TikTok spyware. We're gonna ban the TikTok. You know what? Don't ban TikTok. Ban the internet ads that are stealing all your data and shit like that, and trying to take you to malicious websites and shit. That's what you should be banning. But now we're looking at, is this them trying to selectively censor entire social media apps, and is this the Republicans putting their foot forward? Because as we know, just throughout the futures, the Republicans take one step in the direction, and then the Democrats take that as their faux pas or their onus to go 3 times as far with it. So if they go 3 times as far with this one, where does it go? All right, well, they already censor people off of the social media platforms. Let's just get rid of Rumble altogether in all of these states. Let's get rid of Twitter altogether in all these states. And look at these fucking Republican chances. This guy, he just was like, yeah, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to think of all the ramifications. And whatever, dude. Sounds good. Thanks about it. Yep. Yeah. And think about it. Sam Adams does make a point. Gambling sites can do this, but gambling sites that's done per gambling sites or whatever, right? And it's all within the legislation. So how are they going to do that for the entire app? I don't know. I don't know. What's this say? According to the Washington Post, the appeals courts appears likely to restrict access to a key abortion pill, mifepristone. The drug aggressively questions lawyers for the Justice Department and the drug company about the FDA's regulation of mifepristone. And yes, that is the drug that normally people take as, I guess, what would be called a Plan B, whatever. Sorry, I'm not one of those individuals that has all kinds of rampant sex and has need for all of these contraceptive materials. I figured, if I'm gonna find a nice lady that wants me to make a baby with her or whatever, we'll just make a baby. But some people don't want to get pregnant or whatever. I don't know. The fuck, dude? The fuck? It's not my problem. This is your problem. Who's the woman in this relationship, me or you? Not me. I could get the old snip. That's my end. Freeze my sperm, but that just doesn't sound fun or whatever. I'm kind of against bodily mutilation and every other time. No, I'll just go ahead and use my old willpower. That just seems to be working pretty well. But yes. An appeals court seems that they're going to deny the appeal and be prepared to limit the abortion medication first approved more than 2 decades ago after, lots of news, studies, and other things have shown that maybe, just maybe, it could not have been as safe as possible, even though it's the safest thing that apparently we have. I guess for what they're utilizing it for now and how they're utilizing it, it just seems that the judge is actually looking at the options and said, I just don't feel like maybe you guys were making the right point here, because the data to me seems pretty sound, which is, ultimately it's going to be up to the judge, but it was Judge James C. Ho rejected the government's argument that the court should not second guess the expertise of the FDA. Oh, really? The Food and Drug Administration are experts in shit? Because the last time I checked, the Food and Drug Administration still says that cannabis is bad for you, even though not that long ago, they were literally feeding it to soldiers. They were putting it in everything, because they didn't have anything else, and then just because they wanted to make money, they started using that old cotton. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we got you. I fucks with you. I see what you're talking about, motherfucker. We're allowed to look at the FBA, just like we're allowed to look at any agency. That's the role of the courts. I don't understand this theme that the FDA can do no wrong. Seems like the judge is right, Just because you're the government agency doesn't mean that you can do no wrong. That is literally the wrong outlook on a government agency. Just because you're the president of the United States of America doesn't mean that your fucking word is now the greatest thing that ever meant. The greatest thing that ever said. It didn't exist in Obama's era, Clinton's era, Biden's era. It sure as shit is just in fucking Trump's era or whatever. So, like, I mean, nobody's supposed to be over anybody. There's supposed to be checks and balances because remember, we're supposed to all be equal. We're just supposed to have different levels of money. We're all the same, but we all got different levels of money. This is the way it's supposed to work, all right? You know what? Sucks. But here we are looking at this thing, and it's always talking about life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and just like taking someone's life, right? I've never been a fan of abortion. I know people that have had abortions, and I do not agree with it at all because, you know, I see it for what it is. You may not have murdered it directly, but you know what? You conspired and you did, and I have to look at you differently because if you're willing to kill off your offspring, you're definitely willing to kill another person in my eyes, which makes you like maybe not a follower of Cain or something like that, but you know, it's just a motherfucker that you gotta be dealing with. You gotta treat motherfuckers that will kill a motherfucker in a different way than you treat other motherfuckers that won't kill a motherfucker. And how's it going, Sue Air Guy Rob? I see you out there in the chat. That's right. So, who knows? Who knows? I just know that the pull-out method is going to be hot. People should probably give good lessons on pull-out techniques. Make a whole YouTube channel just dedicated to all your pull-out techniques and stuff like that. I'm sure you'll skyrocket to the top. Even if they don't really work that great, you know, the Coca-Cola douches, all of the... Fuck, that's so funny. Anyways, not really that funny though. Just like, hey man, you know, sex is like feels good and stuff like that, but you know what? It's definitely done to have children. So unless you're like not trying to have a zillion kids, you know, deal with it. It's kind of like the facts of life. Sorry, random person that likes to have lots and lots of unprotected sex with other individuals on a daily basis. It's not my problem. Sounds like your problem. Seems like you might need to fight for something, anything, whatever. Who cares? Now, the next day that we have is that the world was likely to breach the 1.5 Celsius climate threshold by 2027. Scientists are now warning. Oh boy, motherfuckers, it's going to be unlike anything that we ever seen. The ice caps are going to be melting. There's going to be superstorms and tornadoes and hurricanes in places that you never even thought that they'd actually be able to happen. The agency says El Niños and human-induced climate breakdown could combine to push temperatures into uncharted territories where we're all going to fucking die. Yeah, that's what's going to be happening. We're all going to die! Oh, boy. Cool, man. Scientists are the same people that fucking told me that the moon was flat or the earth was flat, and then they figured out that it wasn't flat. And then I was telling him the whole time, I was like, well, if you look up, it's a big fucking circle. So, like, have you ever seen a flat circle anywhere in life? Just, like, think about it in your brain there for a second. Go around, look at your surroundings, and tell me if you've ever found a circle that's natural out in nature. Think about that. The world is almost certain to experience new record temperatures in the next 5 years, likely to rise one more than 1.5 C above pre-industrial levels because we're putting out too much carbon. We're destroying the atmosphere, and everything's gonna get hotter, and the sun's rays are gonna burn us down into the ground, and we're all gonna die. Wait, well, no, we're all gonna get like deformed and shit and like irradiated from the solar radiation, and then we're gonna die. And it's probably gonna be painful, but you'll be around, you know, you get like weird humps and shit. You know what I mean? You'll fucking like look like a ghoul or something. You'll be like, hello, I am still alive. Please do not shoot me. Do you know where I could find some Twinkies, sir? Thank you. Anybody ever play Fallout? You didn't play Fallout? No. I didn't play Fallout either. But yes. Oh, hey, what's up, Fobo TV and Napoleon Bonaparte and PGT and Mr. 2. What's up, The Body? See a couple new names in there. JT, whoever you are. Mr. Blacksmith. Oh, I see. No, remember you. Yeah. So, once again, the climate change alarmists are alarming us that the world is going to be super effed and we're all going to die because of the heat. And you may think that that's not that much, man, but you know what? A lot of stuff's going to die. Crops are going to die. We're all just going to be like dead. You're not going to have any food. What are you going to starve to death? You're going to do the old, you know, you got 3 years of food saved up, but what are you going to do after the 3 years when nothing grows? You're just going to be sitting in your hot ass house with no AC because all your fucking solar panels melted, and you're going to be like, well, at least I still have this freeze-dried macaroni. Anyways, that's enough of that. Jesus Christ. Who gives a shit about Meghan Markle? Let's do this one now. Republicans rage about Durham report findings. Demand people go to jail. Durham report. Durham activated. John Durham activated. Bulldog looking motherfucker. So some cute. This is like some QAnon level shit right here. All of a sudden. Is that Hillary Clinton? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Disgusting. Republicans are sounding off the following of the release of the special counsel John Durham's final reports into the origins of the Trump-Russia probes. Alabama GOP Senator Tommy Tuberville declared the alleged targeting of former President Donald Trump gives many Americans reasons to question future elections and government agencies, and people need to go to jail. That's right. Just because you work for a government agency doesn't make you above the law. I don't give a fuck if you're in the CIA, NSA, FBI, whatever the fuck. You break the law, you're breaking the law just like anybody else is breaking the law. You best be prepared to get fucked up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sure. Ventilate me with your service pistols. What you gonna do when I get up and eat you? Anyways, what? Sorry. Seriously. So, yes, there was some new findings in the John Durham probe, and apparently they're saying that, well, the whole Trump-Russia thing might have been a hoax, maybe, and, I mean, I don't know. What do they say? We got Russia collusion information, which is the bigger problem. I can't let go. I can't even talk about it. You know it's so bad, but if people don't go to jail for this, the American people should stand up and say, listen, enough's enough. Durham found the FBI used uncorroborated intelligence when it launched its investigation into Donald Trump before the 2016 presidential elections, and that agents failed repeatedly to maintain strict fidelity to the law throughout the probe, to the point where they were breaking the law or bending the law because, well, they're never going to get caught, even though they definitely are going to get caught. That's how the government works. It's a bureaucracy. They're always going to catch you. The only way to beat the government is have everything on everyone. And that's difficult, unless you're a super hacker like me, which means I have everything on everyone. I just want to live a normal life. I don't want to have all this information inside of my brain, but there's no way to take it out, so we all just got to deal, okay? I think they call it an intersect or something like that. It's weird. Soon after the report was made available to the public, the FBI responded, acknowledging there were several errors made in 2016. But you know what? Errors are made. We're not doing anything about it. And the Bureau also conceded that the findings in Durham's report are accurate. The report reinforces the importance of ensuring the FBI continues to do its work with the rigor, objectivity, and professionalism the American people deserve and rightly expect. Yeah. Well, that's kind of like late. to be perfectly frank. Like, we already knew that this is coming. This is like shit that people were like, Durham Unleashed. Everybody's been waiting for this forever. And it's what we already basically knew. We knew that they finagled all of this to try to put something up to take Trump out of the election. It failed. They kept on going after him time and time after again with even looser and flimsier charges, till the point where they finally got him with this Jeannie Carroll chick who can't even prove any of her allegations or whatever. And it's not even for anything big other than some money. And it's getting appealed. So think about this. This whole plan is a Democrat plan, from the Clinton to the Steele dossiers to the foundations to everything that happened. It's been this interconnected, woven conspiracy of individuals that have been named for years, right? We know names of players. We know the individuals, the agents involved. I mean, we know everything, and nothing is being done. And you guys got to like realize that I'm a pretty level-headed individual, but I see unlevel-headed individuals looking at this stuff and seeing the fact that if FBI agents aren't losing their badge and getting thrown into jail, if motherfucking presidents are being impeached and arrested, there's going to be some freaking problems, man. The government is not safe. The house needs to be cleaned, right? Like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Never has something this insidious, I think, ever happened. And it's right in the front of everybody's faces, and nobody seems to give two shits about it, right? Like, nobody seems to care. Nobody on the news cares. Nobody is talking about it because it doesn't follow their pre-established narrative, even though that it's the truth. And you know what? We've seen this happen to us. It happens to everyone that's out here. So what do we say? What do we do? How do we break this situation down right on through? And the question is that the thing is that we can't. We can't. But here's Jim Jordan talking about John Durham coming out and speaking in the very near future.
That John Durham will appear before your committee and testify.
I do, and I hope it is next week, but I do think he'll come. I think you sort of owe it to the country after doing this good work, this long report that he put together with its, just harsh and troublesome findings. I do think he'll come in front of Congress.
Harsh and troublesome.
Country, and let's hope he does. We got a number of questions to ask him. And one of the things I want to ask about is we have FISA. Part of FISA is up for renewal. It's real important because that was the process that was abused in this that he points out in the report. So, yeah, I hope he comes because we got a lot of important questions for him.
Will one of those questions be, Congressman, how you have literally half of those who read this report are just dismissing it out of hand as a dud, to quote one network?
Well, it's certainly not a dud. I mean, the one line in there, the FBI failed in its fundamental mission of fidelity to the law. That says it so clearly. They didn't follow the law. There was no probable. The reason they can make that statement because they had no evidence, no probable cause, no predicate, no reason whatsoever to launch this investigation. They did it anyway, and they knew that this dossier came from the Clinton campaign. They used it as a way to go spy on a presidential campaign, and more importantly, to spy on American citizens. They did all that. So, yeah, this is about as damning a report as you can see.
As damning as a report as you can see.
Some people read it, and I thought you made a great point. The very people who told us things that weren't true are now out there telling us on TV, oh, you can't trust the Durham report. Like, are you kidding me? This report says you guys didn't give us accurate information when you were out trumpeting this whole idea that President Trump somehow was colluding with Russia, which was just based in nothing and absolutely not true.
Should make that whole QAnon thing seem a little bit more in your face now, shouldn't it? Right? It's like vindication, but at the same time, they did all of this stuff and then it was done again right back, right? And it had a completely different and opposite effect. It had the effect that they were trying to go for. Kind of weird. And now moving forward into this new space that we live in that's not very American, if you ask me, you could see that all the news media is going to dismiss it out of hand. They're going to say, oh, it's a nothing burger. There was nothing big or good coming from it. You guys are looking into all this bull, pulp, peacock, horse swoggle, hog swallow, horse shit, whatever. It's not what it is, though. We know that it's something completely different. We know that this thing is literally what's going on. They violated the criminal conspiracy laws of the United States of America. That's basically the plain as you could say it. It's what they're doing. It's a whole entire conspiracy. It's a whole ass conspiracy. Okay? It's a whole ass conspiracy, and they just let it happen. So something needs to be done with it. And if they're not going to do anything with it, well, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? In other news, for all you people that were super, super happy and excited to eat your lab-grown meat, and I mean, probably that was mostly vegans that were starving for some type of protein because, they want to eat that shit. They just don't want to have to kill anybody for it or whatever. Well, they found that lab-grown meat produces 25 times more CO2 than regular meat. Oh, really? Lab-grown meat produces 25 times the amount of CO2 as a regular beef? No way. Damn. You mean you tried to beat nature and you fucking failed? Wow. It's not like that hasn't happened every fucking time. The best that we can do is, I think, at one point, maybe 60% of what nature could have done. So you're trying to act like you're going to be able to organically simulate beef and make it more sustainable than, I don't know, a fucking cow? Why do you think a cow farts methane and shit? God damn. It's because they're basically a biodigester, like, in their fucking shit, man. Right? We need the cow farts, bro. Where do you think we get methane from? Motherfuckers. God damn. Shit. But the environmental impact on lab-grown meat or animal-based cells, ACBM, production is likely to be orders of magnitude higher than median beef production. The increased levels of CO2 would be necessary for the purification process to supply nutrients to the cultured cell, meaning the removal of the cells from an animal or plant and their subsequent growth in a favorable artificial environment. Aw. Damn. Unrealistic technologies, not technically feasible. Gotta love those fucking scientists that think they're gonna fucking do somebody that nobody ever did before or whatever. But yeah, congratulations. Y'all made some fucking weird lab meat or whatever when we got all these fucking cows. How about you go fucking buy some fucking beef from a rancher? You tried that? Seems like be a lot easier. Why don't you get them on the internet or whatever so you can get their fucking meat delivered to your door or whatever. Like, that sounds like a great time. Sounds like a great thing. Right? Actually, there's a place that you could do that at, the 666 Ranch. Right? Like, if you do like meat and you love beef or whatever, and you watch that show Yellowstone that was on the television that had all of those nice people or whatever that did all that cool stuff, you could actually go to their place and you can get beef, bitches. You can order beef direct from Texas, bro. Woo! I wonder how much this shit is. See, look at that, dude. You can get 4 6s Black Label beef sirloin steaks for $46. A measly $46. You can get 4 6s Black Label beef ribeye steak for $54. I mean, can you beat that? I don't think that you can beat that. You better trust Sessions, okay? You gotta trust Sessions, and Durham's gonna be unleashed, okay? And for all you cheap asses out there, you can get that reserve beef top sirloin filet right there, $17 right there. Cheap, delicious. Tell people you got that fresh Angus beef grown like they used to You got to at least eat a burger or one of these things one time, because that's what real is. Because those things just like walk around in like the dirt and shit and just eat stuff. That's why they taste so good, because they're real. They're not these fucking cows that they're just feeding grains and shit. It's a completely different story. Anyways, why did I even bring that? What did Yeah. Have you seen those human meat, celebrity meat websites? No, those are fake. We've gone over those like 4 or 5 times now. Breaking. The U.S. military is now testing soldiers for odds after a DoD beta case reports a 500% increase in HIV. What? The U.S. military has not recorded any such release. A Department of Defense spokesperson revealed that HIV infections per year have not spiked since the vaccine, and have actually dropped significantly in 2022, according to the Associated Press. You fucking bitches in your fake news. Seriously. No. God. Y'all will fucking believe anything. When you're kneeling for racial justice, but your black teammate is standing in respect, you just may be an idiot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm kneeling for all the people that died because I don't want to put my hand over my heart. Aw, cross my heart and hope to die. Oh, didn't work. All right, I tried. What's this? Elon Musk, Elon's father, speaking on the situation in Ukraine. We're being brainwashed. We're being told Ukraine is good and Russia is bad, and they have found multiple bioweapon laboratories. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Holy shit. Whatever. Major announcement tomorrow. I'm holding a press conference at 9 a.m. to make a major announcement on impeachment week. Yay! Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene will hold a press conference to announce a major announcement during impeachment week. Impeachment week. What the fuck is impeachment week? What? I never heard of that. I feel like that's not a real thing. That doesn't seem like a real thing. Impeachment week. Like, I'm gonna Bing that shit real quick. I would have Googled it, but I can't figure out how to change to Google anymore. It's just stuck on Bing. So I turn on a stupid AI shit. Anyways, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Merrick Garland. Oh, yeah. I guess it is something that she just made up. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's going to be something happening. They might be trying to impeach Joe Biden or whatever. I mean, dude, you guys have already tried to do this a couple of times. I mean, hopefully it sticks this time. Look at this lady's face. Thank you. Oh, I wish I would have met Donald Trump. This guy sucks. What the fuck? What is this lady? Why are they laughing? She's just like, hi, Joe Biden. Thank you for my medal. Bye. Oh, God. What's this? Today I vetoed SB 171, AB 354, and AB 355. I will not support legislation that infringes the constitutional rights of defendants. Governor Joe Lombardo vetoes. Which arrived to his desk. The office of the governor returned the bills along with the letter for the governor explaining the veto justification to the Senate and Assembly this morning. As stated in my letters, we're not going to do this. Wait, what the hell? You didn't do anything about upholding the Constitution during the COVID, the tyranny as sheriff? Interesting. What the hell were these? SB 171? I don't even remember hearing that. Or whatever. Let's see. What's this right here? Revises provisions governing firearms. Oh, yay! I'll get more guns. I'm gonna get more guns. I'm gonna get more guns. This bill was commissioned July 1st to create a 3-year appliance rebate program to provide eligible residential customers an electric utility or gas utility without monetary incentives. Oh, nice. Wait, I could have gotten free gas and shit if I would have done that shit. What the fuck? And then petroleum base. What? Wait, what is this last one? Nevada. Ah, there we go. Proposes raising the age to buy semi-automatic rifles and shotguns from 18 to 21. Fuck that! What? Fuck you! Come on, seriously? Dude, he's beefing with these guys right now. I like this. I'm liking him. I mean, I wanted Joey Gilbert to win or whatever, but you know, I shook Joe Lombardo's hand, and he hasn't had a sheriff's posse come whip my ass, so I'm okay with him. I'm okay. This is good. Thanks, Joe Lombardo. I want to be able to enjoy my guns and have my 18-year-old friends also be able to enjoy their guns if they would like to. That sounds great, actually. What's this? What Target is doing is far worse than anything Bud did. They are selling chest binders and tuck-friendly bathing suits for children. Target is calling our bluff, but like any other company, they need our business. We did it with Bud Light. Now it's time to take it on to Target. Whoa. Matt Walsh, you need to chill the fuck out, bro. You can't be taking down Target. Sure, you think you're gonna get all those Y moms? Is that who's watching your show? Why you're so popular? Because you're like that like waspy Jewish guy that they're like, yeah, he's like kind of greasy looking or whatever, but I go for him or whatever. I don't even know if he's Jewish, to be honest, or whatever. But that doesn't matter. Matt Walsh is just out there. They're going after Target. Target selling tuck-friendly underwear and bikinis and bathing suits, which means that, do you know what a tuck is? That's when if you've ever seen the movie Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, and if you're older, what's that fucking movie? Silence of the Lambs, where the guy's down in the hole, and the dude's like, you know, got his junk tucked back, and he's like, you motherfuck me, right? So yeah, I know there's lots of ladies out there that love shopping at Target, but Target is all deep into this whole Rainbow Coalition, trans rights, pedo appreciation bullshit. So I ain't gonna be shopping there no more. I don't shop there. I only ever go there to do work. And I do have a work order coming up with them in the future. And I might just have to decline that one. Because, I mean, it's not exactly the pay that I want. And I'm sure that they'll find some fucking rainbow unicorn blue hair person to do it that's capable. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. That's pretty good. So, do I want to show this to you? Let's see.
Likewise, in the kids section.
Bathing suits. So if you need a women's bathing suit and you have a little extra meat down there that you got to hide, you have one option. That is the only bathing suit that I found in the entire store, and it's in the Pride section. It's not in the kids section, women's section, boys section, baby section. It is in the Pride section. It was the only one I could find. And I did have another adult with me checking all the tags so that I didn't have to stay in the store for 9 hours.
Okay, so tuck-friendly bathing suits, if you have, as she says, a little extra meat down there.
Yeah, there are some ladies that have extra, you know, stuff, lips, whatever. I don't know. I don't have to deal with that shit. I don't tuck my junk. It's really hard anyways. I got these huge balls, so whatever. You probably didn't need to know that. But I get what you mean, right? I get what they're going with this, and it's just, I can't get down with this kind of thing. Like, one company does it, another company does it. They show us what they want. They show us what they believe. Maybe it's they're going to blame it on a marketing company. Oh, it's a marketing company's fault that went out there. We didn't really mean any of that. We didn't do that, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. Okay. You don't know what you're going on with it. And then if you really thought that somebody was really taking it in, if Target wasn't your only target, I would have to say, there's also people are going at Ford, because Ford is now really, really into it as well. According to Caroline C. Wilder, pride knows no bounds. Yep. Wow. They're driving trucks. Oh, there's probably copyrighted music on that shit. But yeah. Oh, they got a Ford Raptor and two Ford Raptors going all off-road and shit. Getting cleaned up. Going through the water. And oh, they got the rainbow paint. We got that rainbow paint. We got that Pride Month shit. Yeah, bro. We're gay. We only like one type of person. Suck it. Yeah. Imagine being tough. Redefining tough into that. I mean, I never bought a Ford except for that Ford Taurus or whatever. That thing was a piece of shit. So I'm definitely not buying a Ford ever again. Nope. I'll stick to Toyota. I don't even give a shit if Toyota did some bad pride shit or whatever. They just make good fucking cars. That thing's gonna last forever. So I'm gonna stick with it. But yeah, I don't understand, bro. Target, Ford, they both decided to do basically the same thing that Bud Light did, and they thought that there was going to be a different outcome. I just don't understand. Like, they're like, nah, man, we're Ford. We're going to be all like ultra pro gay and stuff. And then like, that's totally not going to affect our bottom line. So, I mean, if you really like Ford vehicles, I'd have to say, like, a couple years, man, they're probably not going to exist anymore. It's either going to be GM, foreign, or nothing, or Tesla. But, you know, do you really want a Tesla? Save the Teslas for people like me, the ones that really need them. Yeah. Well, I just feel like everything is just going badly, and there's really nothing that we could do. What's this? Dude, we got some FBI agents. Oh, what's up?
We just need to speak with her regarding some information that was sent in to us.
Yeah, see if he's got a Ford. Shit, don't even run. Oh, it probably does run a little bit.
Okay. Do you
Yeah, we're from the FBI. We're looking for Elise. Is Elise here? Yeah, we're the FBI. You can't take a picture of our badge even though it's on your Ring doorbell camera.
Do you mind if I take a picture of your badges?
Unfortunately, we're not allowed to have anyone take our pictures.
Can I see it again, please?
Yeah,
Sure.
we're not allowed to have anyone take our pictures or our badges. Oh, can I see that again? Oh, great. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, shit. Is that your badge in a picture?
You can always call our office too.
Yeah, you can call our office. We're just like with the FBI. We want to talk with you. Yeah. Not exactly what I expected FBI to do. If they said these girls over here, I'd be like, well, you with the brown hair, you could get the fuck out of here. But you with the blonde hair, you could stay and sit down for a little bit. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Have you learned about our Lord Savior Jesus Christ?
Yes, I have 2 FBI agents at the front door.
I got 2 FBI agents at the front door. Fuck them! Don't tell them shit!
Okay.
Fuck the police!
What do you want me to do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just those chicks might be visiting you at your house if you said some bad shit or whatever. They're with the FBI. Wouldn't really worry about it. How the fuck do I close this? There you go. New York City begins turning public school gyms into migrant shelters. All right. Well, yeah, we got all of our new friends from all of those new countries immigrating into the country that's the greatest in the world, and I'm sure they're going to be great for everyone. They're going to speak perfect English, and they're just going to meld right with society, and everything's going to be totally great. Cool. But hey, man, we got the most secure border ever. 4 years ago, I helped start the Trump Russia hashtag with Funder. We knew known that Trump was a Russian asset that long. Ooh. Wait, it's just gonna have to be like, 100% failure. Yeah, sorry, Grant Stern, but you are in fact 100% a failure. And now you and your friends that started that hashtag got a lot of other things, because now we know exactly who are the two heads that got it rolling on Twitter in the first place. Yeah. Who cares about Twitter policies?
Company. What happened with that? Like,
they gave money, that wasn't part of it. They say it wasn't part of it, but we're learning that Tucker getting fired was part of that.
Tucker getting fired was part of the Dominion lawsuit?
It's part of the settlement.
You know. Well, it's either Pillow Guy or it's brought to you by Pfizer, right? It's like,
it's big pharma.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because like we would do all this stuff about COVID vaccines, and we're getting money from Pfizer.
We're getting what?
And we're getting money from Pfizer.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
big pharma, big tech.
You know, you're talking about like the shady players, like your buddy Michael Rosa, like
that. He's the one who's crafting Dominion's message. That's a whole story in and of itself.
OMG News has obtained incendiary footage of a Fox News producer talking about Tucker Carlson's departure, the Dominion settlement, and the influence that advertisers, pharmaceutical companies like Pfizer, have over the embattled network.
Fox News Media, America's news, and much more.
$144 million to settle that Dominion lawsuit.
Oh, that was with the Dominion company. Yeah. How did what happened?
Oh. Wow. That was so good I had to eat some chips.
With that, like,
they gave him money, that wasn't part of it. They say it wasn't part of it, but we're learning that
it was part of it. It was pride.
Tucker getting fired was part of the Dominion lawsuit. Well, so did Tucker leave, or did you guys part ways, or
what's a pre-demonth? What's a pre-demonth? That's not a real thing. Pre-demon. What's that? Videos of pre-demonth 2021 pre-demonth Etsy rainbow girl flags, non-binary. What? Rainbows? Pride Demon is the first challenge and opponent of the game that you will have to face. You will encounter a monster towards the end of the prologue, and he is much more demanding of opponent. What is a demon prince? What is a happy pre-demonth month? Interesting. You have some weird vernacular here. You got some weird demon vernacular with your pre-demon month. Pride Demon month. Yeah, whatever. So, as you can see, the world sucks. Everything's fucked up. And there's nothing that you and I, will be able to do anything about it, other than just share this with their friends and let them know that there's also a bunch of weird shit. And we were right about everything. And again, I mean, feels great to be right about everything again and again and again. But you know what doesn't feel great? Not getting any respect. I'm like Rodney Dangerfield over here, which is fine. He was funny. I'm funny. I don't even try to be funny. I'm just funny because I'm funny. I must have set that up. There must have been a slider or whatever before I came here, and I was just all like, I'm going to make myself ugly and funny. That's going to be a good combo. This is going to be a real hard playthrough. You watch now. You fucking watch. But with that, this playthrough is over. So hopefully you guys are going to be doing well for the rest of this evening. I'm going to just be kicking it hard and old school or whatever. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for joining us. And I'll try to have the courage to come back tomorrow with some more good shit for you. because it's time. Either way, much love to you. Thanks for being here. Don't listen to the mainstream media. Make sure you question everything. Make sure you use Google and research something before you think it's the truth. And if there's no verifiable evidence, then don't be that fucking guy. And with that, adios. Thanks. Bye-bye now. Go home. Or whatever. You're probably already home. I don't know. I don't know what you do. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to play some Rust. You guys play Rust? You guys want to come build bases with me or whatever? I'm really good at automation. Not that great at shooting people unless I'm with the sniper rifles, like hiding and they can't see me. But, it'd be tight.